Welcome to another episode of CinePresto. Today we have Gary Lockwood here.
Oh, good afternoon, or after whatever the hell it is. Good 20 after 2.
It is the last day of Comic-Con here, and we have a really quick chance to interview Gary Lockwood on just his life, his work, and everything that he's done for the industry overall. How have you been enjoying your Comic-Con so far?
Well, it's a little hectic and the lines are long, but done a lot of business, signed a lot of autographs, so it's been fun.
That's really great to hear. Yeah, so just wanted to talk a little. I did want to ask a little bit about 2001: A Space Odyssey since it's being re-released soon and everything. Just what do you think has been the long-lasting impact of that film?
Well, I think that movie kind of speaks for itself. The mere fact that it's 50 years old and we're talking about it, I mean, that's kind of proof in the pudding right there, isn't it? But as far as everybody now asking me what it predicted and where was it fall short and where was it brilliant, I think it was brilliant in all categories. There was a woman here on Saturday or Thursday that talked to me, and she was my age, 81, and she turned to a bunch of young guys and people standing there, and she said, the thing about 2001 is that every time you see it, it gets deeper and deeper and deeper. So that's for individuals to find out. If you see the movie many times and you begin to really get it, don't do the I didn't get it thing. There's nothing much to get. It's not that simple. I mean, this story is more simple than you think. I mean, it really is. They find something on the moon, which means that's the first place humans would go. And
we're back. We had to do a quick cut. We ran out of memory there, and my arm tired.
It's all right. The memory thieves took it, right?
Right. Yes. Exactly. They just keep coming over us to these cons. It's all this is memories, right?
Yeah. Well, be happy with technology, though. Anyway, no matter what it, don't give up technology. Look at us. Here we are.
Yeah. Exactly.
Discussing all the technology of 2001.
Yeah, as you're saying, the story of it's really simple, but at the same time, it's one of those best kinds of movies where you can just keep rewatching it and there's something more that you discover each time, right?
Well, the deeper you go into the film, you begin to really, at one point in your life, realize how brilliant it is. And a lot of people they see it and they really get it real early. Other people have to see it a lot of times. Some people just see it and say, I don't get it, I don't understand it. Why was he in a room, French provincial, what did that mean? I mean, come on. And then the Star Child goes back and stops and looks at the Earth. I mean, he's been changed by the extraterrestrial powers, and he's going to go to Earth, and who knows what he's going to change society.
I did want to ask, a question for a good friend of mine. He's actually the president of the Elvis fan club over in Japan, of all places. But you worked with Elvis, correct? Do you have any good Elvis stories that you could, share?
First off, I really liked Elvis. He was a great guy. I have a lot of stories. Some I can tell, some I can't. One I can tell, it's kind of fun, is that one day on the first movie I did with him, I was a football player and a quarterback. In American football, I threw the ball. So Elvis loved football. All his bodyguards, they had a team, but none of them could pass the football accurately, meaning throw it so somebody could catch it. And American football, that's the quarterback. The quarterback kind of is the key to a good team, And so Elvis, one of his bodyguards, threw the ball and it bounced at my feet. And I threw it back, and I threw what we call a tight spiral right to the guy. And when I got inside the studio after lunch hour, Elvis came up and said, "Hey, Gary, I understand you can throw the football." And I said, "Yeah, I can." And so I became the quarterback on his flag football team. So that's it. That's the football story.
It's pretty incredible. And, I think that impression really made my friend happy, as well as many of our other viewers, too.
All right. Well, I'm happy. I love Japanese food.
So, I mean, I guess you owe him a meal now, Masatoshi, when I come back. So,
Next time I'm in Japan, you owe me some sushi.
now, last question. As an aspiring actor myself, and as many others see it, in the industry today, it's changed in a lot of ways. But at the same time, they're still looking for some of the same qualities. What do you think is, the most critical qualities and just like skills an actor needs to have, especially in today's day and age? How has that changed since you have been in the game?
Well, you say especially in today's day and age, I don't think there's any difference between an actor in my day or today or whatever. I mean, he's either good or he's not. I mean, and a lot of that has to do, I don't know how much you can really learn in these schools or anything. I think it has a lot to do with your intelligence and your personality and your ability to project yourselves into other characters. I don't think anything. I have a lot of actor friends argue with me and say you need to go to some school or something. I never went to any damn acting schools. I don't know. And maybe some people think I was a bad actor, but I could hold my own. So, I don't know if somebody can teach you how to be a good actor. I don't really think so.
It ends up just working out for you because you end up playing gods in Star Trek then, all right?
Yeah, I mean, people saw me play God and they'd ask me, how did you do that? And the director, no, I just invented it.
Just be yourself, right, as Gene Roddenberry said, right?
Well, it wasn't a matter of being yourself. You mean, oh, yeah, I was a cocky guy. Yeah, yeah. No, I mean, somebody said, hey, you had your head up, like were you trying to see around the glasses? I said, no, what's more godlike, this or this? This, so it's all about acting is a game that you play between you and the camera and the audience. It's a con game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay.
Well, excellent. Thank you so much again for your time, Gary. Really appreciate having you on.
Yeah. Good luck to you, and I hope you do well.
Yeah. Thanks so much.